Hello everyone and welcome back to the Temple of Technology. I am your host Scott James Magner, the idiot with a microphone. You can see it right down there, idiot with a microphone. And this is not a gaming stream tonight, this is an unboxing stream because, as you recall in the last Temple of Technology stream, I talked about ordering some more 4K cameras, 4K webcams to do some comparison testing, and I did. They were on sale. I got them for a decent price with the sale, and that's what we are doing right now. In fact, why is this problematic? This is just gonna annoy the shit out of me until I take care of it. There we go. That's it. Fixed now. Almost fixed. Okay. And yes, just tiny. I can see tiny little bits around the edges, and that's not the best for me. So there's a couple different ways we can do unboxing. One is to take camera one here and point it down at my desk, but as you'll see here on camera two, my desk is currently occupied by my work laptop, and I typically don't uninstall the work laptop throughout the week. So I'm going to leave this up now, and we're going to do unboxing in the various wet space as we go around. So with that in mind, is that pissing me off too? No, it looks like it's not pissing me off. Let's find out for sure. Oh, it was a tiny bit pissing me off. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do over here is we're going to go over to our unboxing deck. So keep watching me here on camera 2, where we stay classy. And you were still watching, but now we're on a completely different scene with a completely different focuses. For example, this is camera 1. And camera 1 is big and wide and shows us all the stuff that's going on in the room. So I'm going to kind of keep camera 1 up here like this because we're going to be doing both installation and comparison testing for the two new cameras. And with that in mind, I was expecting these on Thursday. Last night I got a notification that said they were shipped, and today I got a notification that said, hey, these will be delivered today by 10 p.m. They were at my door by 3 p.m. and boy howdy am I excited to open this bag. So let's do that. Normally I would use my favorite tool in the universe to reduce sound output, but that's we don't have that option today. So I got two cameras. One is a really nice brand name camera, and we'll go with that first. I got the Logitech Brio 4K webcam. This is the upgrade of upgrades, this camera here. This has its own software suite. It is a giant leap forward in webcam technology, and it's 5 years old. So my faithful Logitech C920 that you're watching this art now, also 5-6 years old. Technology-wise, this is a new unit, but technology-wise, it's an older unit, right? There have been advances in 4K technology and 1080p technology, but the software available for Logitech has kept these cameras viable. And so, 3-year limited warranty, hardware support, 2019 Logitech. So this is the 2019 version of the Brio, rather than the Brio that was put out in 2017. So it's 2 years old, 2 and change years old. I'm cutting off the tape here so I can open the box and show you what's in the box. What's in the box? I'll tell you, it's a webcam. No big surprises. In fact, if you open the box, y'all know how I love packaging, right? That is sexy freaking packaging. That is right out of the box. You know there's a freaking webcam in there. Boom, because you see the webcam. You pull it out, it's got its own little plastic tray. But webcam is the first thing you see, and that's what we're going with, is webcam. All right, it has what I thought it would have. It has USB-C connection on the back for high data transfer. It's got the same essential mounting hardware that my C920 does, which means it will fit in all the same places, and eventually it will fit right there. I'm almost guaranteeing it. I'm going to take that off real fast, and depending on how long the cable is, I'll either put it up here tonight or up there tonight. But it does not have, and I'm kind of surprised by this, it does not have a tripod mount. And so this is going to be living on a monitor. It's not going to be living on a tripod unless there's something squirrely here that I'm not seeing. I just don't see. Oh, wait, I see what's squirrely about it. Is it up there? No, that doesn't go side to side. All right, so things to note, it's got a camera pickup, a light pickup there, and a microphone, dual microphones all the way around. We're going to leave the plastic on. It's not obscuring the lens. And we'll leave that to be for right now. Yeah, but that's going to go on the back of a monitor. That's not going to go on a tripod like the Logitech C920 can, in fact. All right, what else is in this box? Because we are unboxing. We're an unboxing show. Okay. So what do we got here? There's a bag to carry the microphone, the webcam in. We've got a USB-C to USB 3.0 connection, which we're going to use for sure. We've got, I'm not really sure what this bad boy is. It looks like it's an alternate stand for it, but I don't know how that's going to work. Oh, okay. Oh, this is, I know what this is. This is a privacy screen for if I am paranoid and I don't want the government to spy on me, I could put this privacy screen on the webcam because the government's going to watch me. Government's already watching me, right? I don't care anymore. I don't obfuscate my address, my phone number, my name, my legal name. I don't obfuscate any of that because those are all public records and I don't need to worry about that because I have already sacrificed liberty for freedom. Benjamin Franklin told me I deserve neither, but I like to not be in prison. I like a lot of things about my life as it stands, and webcams are not something I'm worried about because if you want to hack my life, I can't stop you. There is no amount of unhacking available to me as private citizen unfrozen caveman that can stop the use of malicious code or anything like that to steal my identity. All right, so with that happy note, I'm going to put this packaging aside. It's really nice packaging. I got to tell you, I'm impressed by it. It presented the product well right out of the box. There's not a lot of paperwork. It's going to fit right up here on top of one of these monitors as I go. All right, now this is a webcam. This is a knockoff. This is a knockoff specifically of this guy, which is the reason I bought it. Because camera 2 over here is a knockoff of the C920. And I thought it would bring everything full circle to have that squared away. So maybe I can get this open. This is, it's tucked in there pretty good. Oh, look at that, we ripped it. All right, first thing I see in here is a little plastic web cover because paranoia will destroy you. The next thing we see here is a cardboard cutout obscuring the rest of the packaging. They don't have the money to spend on the cool plastic packaging like Logitech does, so... Alright, well that's really interesting. Oh, there's a tripod. Huh. I've got a little tripod here with little poingy prongy legs. That's cool. It also clips on somewhere, so if you want to use this as a clip-on tripod, it will do so. And then a what feels to be a plastic screw at the top of the tripod. I'll keep that in mind for later. All right. Inside the packaging is my 4K user manual 4K for Webcam. Webcam it is. Position the webcam on a flat screen computer monitor or laptop screen. Rest the open clip on top edge of screen with lower part folded so it contacts back of screen and holds webcam in correct position. That is really good to know because that is what I had planned to do. So, unlike the Brio, which has a cutout USB-C cable, this is an integrated cable. And it does not appear to be USB 3.0. So, my prediction is that the image quality of this camera and the data transfer rate of this camera will not be high. I think it will be low. All right. We've got our plastic on here. Once again, it does not obscure the camera. So they are roughly the same size. The webcam is slightly thinner and slightly narrower, I guess is the word I want to use here. Narrower. Made in China, model W8A-BA. There's a button on the top of this. I don't know what the button does. I'm not sure I really want to find out, but it's not necessary for what we're doing tonight. And I think this might actually be long enough to reach the computer by itself. I've got two USB 3.0 ports available to me on the front of my computer. I have been using them to power a label maker and a digital scale because, you know, I ship things. Is that gonna make it? No, I'm gonna need the cutout. So what I'm gonna do briefly as I install these things is we're gonna send us back to camera 2. Camera 2, hello camera 2. All right, we are going to go in installation mode here. Installation mode means that I am going to install these webcams at this exact point on this monitor and this monitor. And that should give me the separation I think I'll need for a truly effective A/B comparison. So with that in mind, I am installing the first of them here. Here's the USB 3.0 extender that I got for the other bits. And that webcam is live. And this fella here, we're going to install, again, the same place, the same general form. There. This is a really nice cable, by the way. Really nice. It is a 6-foot cable, and it might have stretched all the way over. Oh, look at that. So that would have stretched from there to there. I'm going to make sure it was stretched from there to there, because if it does, I'm going to try it. go around the back. Oh, it is just shy of being able to go all the way. If I hooked it into the back of the computer, it would go, but I think we are going to be fine with it as it is. So we're going to hook that up. All right, that is power and reliability right there. Okay, so now I've got 3 webcams hooked up on 3 monitors. They are all pointed at me from the center point of each monitor. That's exciting. So I am going to go back to camera none actually is where I'm going to go. I'm going to go over here like so. Staying classy with a little bit of wine to help me along. I was cooking earlier and I was cooking a curry, and right before I came up here I tested the taters after about an hour in the pot. Taters were delicious. They were almost perfectly softened and wicked hot, and it scalded the top of my mouth. So there's a giant blister forming in my mouth right now, and the alcohol is helping with that. Okay. So I am going to add a couple different things to my source here. I'm going to add I'm going to add display capture. That's what I want. For my main monitor, I'm going to add that source right there. All right. Most excellent. Turn it off, turn it on. All right. The reason why I'm adding this display is because I'm going to hook up these webcams. Device manager cameras. There should be more cameras here. Webcam, USB video, USB 2.0. So, I think there should be more cameras available, but I'm not seeing them. So I'm going to leave that up there for right now. Devices and printers. We don't want that. We want devices and printers. We want this guy, devices and printers. Okay, so here is, look at that. So here's my C920, as we know, camera 1. Here's the Logitech Brio. Setup incomplete, restart my PC. I do not have time to restart my PC. USB 2 camera and USB video. This guy here is camera 2. This guy here is going to be it's going to be this camera up here. I'm fairly sure of it. So let's call that camera 5. Video capture device. Add source. Add new source instead. Camera 5. Now that we know what it is, it's going to be this guy, USB 2.0 camera. It is. Look at that. There we are. That is nice and sharp. I'll tell you that much for free. Look at that down here, 4K resolution. In fact, it's a little better than 4K. Which is nice. Device default. All right, done. Boom, look at that. We got camera 5. So, camera 5. So I'm going to turn off my monitor. I'm going to turn off camera 2. Look at that. Camera 5. Pretty nice picture. It's kind of got, yeah, it's got, I'm not sure it's going to be as 4K-y as I would like it to be, but we're going to go with that. Yeah, transform, fit the screen. All right, boom, like that. So, for comparison from the basic angle, here's camera 5, and here's camera 2. Camera 2 kind of sharp, kind of nice all the way around. It's picking up the light well. So, camera 2, camera 5. It's a little bit on the mushy side, just like the 4K camera was, but it's sharp and it's nice, and it's going well for me. Checking out the multi-stream there. Yeah. Gonna dip into Facebook here really fast. No one has commented yet, so everything is fine there. But that's a nice camera. That was for 40 bucks, right? USB 2.0 camera that records in many pixels. And it is better than the $170 Movo WebMic 4K Pro, which we have tested. Now there's something that's really interesting. So our focal distances are a bit odd. In fact, when there's something else in frame with me, I look a lot better. Like certainly a lot better than this piece of garbage. So and that's camera 5. So let's go back here to add another camera, shall we? Go back to the main monitor. We're going to add a video capture device. Add video capture device. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, by the way. The 1.6.4 client. It's doing pretty well. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, the capture card, camera 5. We're going to add a new source instead. Video capture device. Call this 4K Brio. And this is a gimped installation of the 4K Brio, right? I need to restart. I need to put the software in and get that all squared away. It's just not going to be exactly what we want. So if we go down here, Logitech Brio. That has a lot of pixels. Look at all those pixels. Wow. That is an insane amount of pixels. And it has, I can't argue the sharpness, right? Even looking over here, it's very sharp. Very cool. Resolution 4096 by 2160. So that is insanely high. So let's get this guy where it needs to be. Transform. Fit the screen. All right. So you'll note that it is a square resolution. And it is a square resolution with a lot of... This is sharp and nice and beautiful. This is really nice. If I want to... I mean, just even to compare this guy. Right? Oh, come on now. Let's turn off the main monitor. Yeah. Even to compare this guy properly, I need to... I'm sorry, I need to rename this. 4K Movo, just so I know which cameras are which. Okay, I'm going to turn that off because it doesn't exist. So, that is sharp. That is really sharp. That is really nice. And that there is worth the money. I mean, what can I say? That's... Just looking at it, I know it's good. Wow. Wow. That's nice. And so, we've got camera 1. A little dark. I've got all the lights around here, but it's sharp and you know I'm there. So we'll turn camera 1 off. We've got camera 5, which is not the best. I'll tell you. But it is not as fuzzy at all. Like I'm staring straight into the middle of it, right? And we've got a lot going on here. It's not as fuzzy as the Movo was, but it's got some of the same problems as the Movo. It's definitely picking up light. It's got better light around. You can see you can read my shirt, National Fuck Tension. Yeah, tech. That's right, man. We've got tech. Oh wait, where are we here? Is that too big? Too small? I can't read your whole name. So Tori Daffel, VR.tech. I hope that wasn't spam. I hope that you are a real person and that you are trying to help. Tori Daffel, Tori Daffy, VR Tech. That looks like. It kind of looks like the. I don't know. Say more things so we can chat some more. All right. And continuing on. Camera 5. Or camera 4. It is camera 4. We'll end up calling it camera 4. Camera 4. Logitech. Very sharp. Very pricey. I won't lie. It was the most expensive of the cameras I bought the other day. But it was $30 off to start with. And then I had a $50 gift certificate. And so half price. Half price 4K camera doesn't suck. And I'm going to take a half price 4K camera every day. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. It's probably going to do more for me. In fact, when we alter the frame a bit, as we're about to do, we're going to make it more of a 14:9 than it is normally. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should, let's reset. There we go. Just make it bigger. Oh, yeah. Look at that. There's me and all of my middle-agedness. That's a sharp camera. That looks nice. That does look nice. I'm going to look into the features of this some more, but that could easily become camera 1 for real. It's a lot better all around than the one from the other day. Yeah. Now, let's see what the options are for this guy. Properties. All right, so I'm going to throw this over here. We're going to go back to the main monitor. So you can see this here. Here's the properties. 4096 by 2160. This is the most pixels I've had so far. This is one of the other standards for 4K. So this is actually above 4K rather than lower than 4K. But it is a 4:3 camera rather than a 16:9 camera, which is why it's a little different all the way around. In fact, if we looked here at... So these are the properties for... Oh, it's not... Yeah, this isn't... Alright, that's... Cancel that. That's bullshit. We don't need to care. Look at that. Camera 5. That's what we want to look at. Properties. So this camera 5 is 3264 by 2448. So this isn't even 4K. All right, let's look at this. Is billed as 4K? It's not 4K. In fact, let's configure video. What do we got here to configure the video? It's got brightness controls. I can up the brightness, down the brightness. So I've got, right off the bat, I've got options there that are nice. Go back to default. Camera control. I have no camera controls. Yeah, I can't affect any of these. It's just there. But you know, we've got sharpness. We can up or down the sharpness. There's a lot of things I can do with this camera. That's $40 out of the box. It is not technically 4K. It's a 3K camera. It's 3264 by 2448. And so if you do the math, that's going to end up with about the same number of pixels, but it's not really 4K. It's just got a lot of pixels on a USB 2.0 camera, and it's better. It's better than 1080p. I'll tell you that much. It's a lot better than 1080p. So can we embiggen this? What happens if we embiggen that? Yeah, the camera stays the same. So let's not embiggen that. Apply rotation data from camera. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Cancel. These are the stats for camera 1. Alright, he's up there. Proud. I'm using more pixels here than I would normally do. 1920 by 1080p. It is not. It is a basic webcam. It looks nice. This is a nicer webcam for sure. It's double and then some, because this is the 1080p there plus some at the top. It's definitely going to be checking my timer because I got the Alright, well, the watch will tell me if something's burning. So let's go back here to... Let's turn off the monitor. Let's turn on some webcams. Alright. I'm going to set these each to a quadrant. So, camera 1... will be that quadrant there. Camera 2 will be that quadrant. And we'll turn camera 1 back on so you can see what we got going on here. Just... Alright, so those two cameras up top are 1080p cameras. They're good cameras. It's a good boy. In fact, to make this a true test, we gotta pull this in some. Alright, camera 1, camera 2. Here's camera 5. And we'll pull it down there. And then camera 4, just behind me here. Got a lot of pixels, man. To do this right, we're gonna have to pull it in some more. Okay, so let's lock all these down here for now. So across the top, you see that the 1080p cameras are very sharp and very nice. They've got a decent amount of light saturation, but they are, for what I normally do, they're really good. My face and skin look different. They look a little pinker, and they look a little like there's some compensation going on. The 4K cameras at the bottom are letting in a lot more light. There's a ton going on in those cameras, a ton. In fact, I'm gonna put them both on the same monitor to get a slight better view as to what we are talking about. Get them in as close as I can to one another. All right, so the Logitech cameras are they're behind a bit. But, in fact, let me pop this in the middle here so I'm looking at myself and we've got a little better things to work with. I should put some text up there. We could do text, we're smart. One of these things says text. Text. Add source. Add new source instead. And the text here on camera 1 will say camera 1. What color do we want camera 1 to be? Let's make it red. Camera 1. Camera 1. All right, and we'll do the same thing again. Add more text. Why not? And we'll make camera 2 blue, because we like blue. Blue's pretty. I gotta... Alright. I'm gonna head down there and check on my bits and pieces. Trying to make these tests as fair as they possibly can be. Yeah, I'm not checking the bits and pieces on camera because that's no good. Needles and sins, sins and needles. We're dancing on air. Thank you for joining us, Dawn. Here's camera 5. That looks good enough. We're gonna reduce the size of these a bit. It's not 100% the same image, right? but it's close. Let's get a little more t-shirt in both of these. Yeah, well, those are the 1080p cameras, right? Cameras 1 and 2 are the 1080p cameras. They are a little maddening in their sharpness, and I don't really know what's going on. Occurs to me I could have just named them. And that'd been better to do, so I'm doing that now. That's the Logitech Brio 4K is camera down there. Properties. Oh, look at that. We got Russians in here. Yeah, Russians are coming in from YouTube. Look at that. So we're getting Russian comments on YouTube. That's not the best. I should set my settings in such a fashion to avoid Russians. I don't like that color. Let's fix that color. What color do we want it to be, though? It's the real question. How about brown? It's not the best. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone all over the place. 49.6 by 21.60. I think I'm going to want to put these all in yellow. So if you'll bear with me here, make them all yellow. No, this isn't going to work. Red? Red works. Red seems to pick up on everything. Three, 2, 6, 4 by 20. I just completely forgot that number. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Properties. 3, 2, 6, 4, 24, 48. Remember this. Just gonna type it here. See, the chat box is just... Oh, I don't like what's going on with the chat box. Oh, it was just a hair off. Okay. Well, that's that'll be better now. We'll make that red too. Red. Color of blood and death. Huh. Still too much. Gotta fix that so you can see. Problem here is that we're too big. There we go. I had to forget what standard resolution was. That's embarrassing. Wine's kicking in, I guess. Oh, I can't close that, close that, close that, close that. It's not what I want. I want this. Properties. We'll make that red too. That way everything is red. I did the thing. Why did the thing not do the thing? Alright, so these are the 4 webcams hooked up right now. In fact, I can even get this to be more or less the same as those images there. But the true comparison here is between cameras 1 and 4, because they're the same brand. They have essentially the same software. They're doing pretty good all the way around, and it's got the best clarity. I think the best picture, the best everything around. They are, in fact, I can even put one on top of the other to make things even crazier. But I don't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this running for a little bit, and you could stare at Groot back there, or maybe there's anything else you want to watch in here. And I'm gonna be back in a moment with the results of my curry. In fact, you can all stare here International Fuck Cancer Day. Because that's important. Everyone should remember that. So I'm going to leave this running. I'll be back up in a minute. Fill it with comments. That'll be great. Yeah, these cheap ones are like that, right, Don? They without the software, without the bells and whistles, they can it's like camera 2 here where we stay classy sometimes looks better than camera 1. And it is not the same. It's night and day. These knockoff cameras and how they put everything together. In fact, let me adjust camera 5 a bit. Just a hair. Oh, I'm not getting any more out of that. Okay, that's the best I'm going to get. So I'm going to have to angle it down, I guess. You can see more shirt there, but now you can't see as much of my head. So a little physical fiddly bits. Fuck camera, fuck cancer. Alright, yeah, they get more contrast there. These cheap ass cameras sometimes will get you a better image, and I don't really know what's going on. So you think that the base Logitech looks better than the 4K Logitech. I think it's got more depth of the image. It's got more color depth, for sure. But the pixels available is giant. And given the sharpness of the image, the much sharper image than I got from the Movo down here. This curry's fucking amazing, by the way. Everything has the proper amount of mush. Been boiling it down for 2 hours. Taters coming apart in my mouth. And that doesn't suck. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little closer to the cameras. Got pushed. I just moved a foot and a half closer. What do you think of that? And in fact, what monitor are you watching on? That's the important part here, right? I've got 2K monitors here. They're really nice. And I'm picking up a lot of different color than I normally do. But look at the brightness. Look at the brightness between the Logitech C920E and the Brio. It's night and day. It's the exact same illumination, the exact same lights all the way around. It's gonna taste amazing tomorrow. And now I'm close. I'm losing even more definition on this guy. I gotta go even further down. So that's the, well, you can see a difference there, can't you? Just check out that image, right? Between the C920, the Brio, and then the new more pixels webcam. Night and day. Night and day. I'm going to take the Brio every time in that. Put your hand up. Oh, you want to see my ring? Yeah, that's an excellent choice. We saw that last time. Right? Look at the skin tone and the ring definition on the Brio. The Brio is nice. Get even closer so you can see it in all. Oh, you can't quite see it in all three. There we go. Can you read my watch? No, it's too far away. How does the microphone look? See, you're picking up a lot more of the microphone, I think. Yeah, we need to, I need to adjust the Brio. I need to get the software fully installed. And we'll see what's what. Because the 920 software is installed. But the, this guy, camera 5 here, it's letting down. And I think that's the limitation of the thing more than anything else. It's not possible to get squared up the way it needs to be squared up. I don't know. I mean, does anyone actually need a 4K camera now? Right? We've now looked at 3 4K cameras. One of them is the definition, the top-of-the-line camera in its class. And other than how much light they pick up, these 1080p cameras are doing fantastic. So I don't know. I don't know what I know, right? I'm not a video engineer. I'm a cook. I'm a cook from a family of cooks. I'm a writer. I'm a nerd. I like tech. And believe me, I love this tech and being able to do this stuff, but I think I'm keeping the Brio. I think it gives me some more options, and I think yeah, that is an interesting bit, isn't it? So I might put it over here. I might put it over here where camera 2 is. I certainly wouldn't leave it up here on top, or at least not for long. But if I start angling this guy down, right, and trying to pick up some more light and learn more about what I can really do with this camera, the Brio could be my daily driver. And the C920 is my favorite. I won't lie, it is my favorite of all of it. But given the real estate to work with, and let's go back and look at everything Can we get everything in here? All right. Yeah, so here's very blue. Well, what can I do? Son of a sailor. All right, you figure out the exact distance you want. Like, half the room is there. Half the room more going on. And that ain't nothing. Do I need 5 webcams hooked up to this computer? No, I barely need 2. Barely need 2. All right, so here's what you want. Here's the 920. We're zoomed in a bit. In fact, let's go to the base. Reset transform, yeah. Here's what it wants to broadcast. All of them want to broadcast at. And that's like the best way to look at this. The C920 wants to broadcast at this definition. Camera 2 here wants to broadcast like that. Right? Let's get down to it. That is the default for the Brio. That teeny tiny bit there. That's the default. It wants to broadcast at that. Just so we make sure we've got it there, yeah. And so when I pull it out though, I don't lose any image quality going from there to here. None. And then here is the cheapo 3400K. It has a much smaller default space than any other camera. It looks nice though, right? At that default. And so as long as I'm willing to not do anything wacky with it, who can say? But the color depth here on the Brio is really nice. Can I move the mic out of the shot? Sure. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me still, Don? All right, fine. So you probably want to go back to here then. Here is nothing in the way. Well, here's the Brio right there. So there's no microphone in the way. It's just me and my face. I'll look this way. I'll look that way. Put my ring up. I know you like seeing my ring. So I'll make the... did not change the resolution, yeah. So there's my face right there. My face stays the same resolution all the way up for every camera. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this because I am. So what I'm seeing over here on camera 5 is a better. It's right in front of it. How about there? Because I can see the 920 having to refocus in and out at the same distance as the Brio. And the Brio is just taking it all in. Well, how about we pick something else up? How about a still image? What about this Blu-ray cover? It's reflecting. That's not the best. How about this iPhone box? Yeah, the iPhone box has no bit to it, right? So I can see the 920 adjusting the brightness up and down in ways that the Brio is not. Box says iPhone on it. Just for comparison, go over there. Yeah. How about blacks? We want to check out blacks? Got the black in my head here, but how about this black? I'm not going to argue with you. The $59 Logitech C920E seems to be the best value of any webcam. In fact, that's what got rated. It got rated that way on Tom's Hardware, right? It really liked it. Let me just bit. There's a lot more pixels going in to the Brio, a lot more, and it's picking up the light a lot better. It doesn't pick up the fine details as much, but to be fair, I have not yet fully installed the software. So I don't really know how this is going to go long term. I'm going to leave these three. I should have dug out all my random cameras. Yeah, you should. We would do the dueling stream, man. It'd be awesome. I mean, the best webcam you could possibly get is an SLR set right here. Right, the new digital SLRs, you set that up as a webcam, you bring it into your computer the same way, and it's going to get webcam like you wouldn't believe. And it's, $400, but if you never take another picture with it, who knows what's going to see. So I guess one of the interesting things we could check out here, because I have the time. Can you read the plaque? Oh, yeah. If I'm touching the buttons on my Mac keyboard, they're not going to affect anything that's going on here. So let's go back to main screen for this. Yeah, I'm getting it in shot. Relax. Can you read the plaque? All right, we're gonna do a little jiggery pokery here. I can kind of read the plaque. Mainly because I know what it says, but It's definitely pixelated out there. All right, so we're gonna go back to camera 1. Right now, I'm seeing the black in better focus. So, I can read that plaque with the 1080p camera. With this guy, yeah, that's my RadCon award for being an awesome RadConner. With this guy, it's too far away. It's the award for service. Service, spirit, and community, and the RadCon family. In fact, let's turn around and read it with my actual eyes. The John W. Domas Award for Service, Spirit, and Commitment to the RadCon family. That's exactly what I thought it said. February 15th, 2008. You know, that was a long time ago, back when I was still a Bhagwan. And there. In fact, Cthulhu Bob Lovely, got the same award the same year. I mean, that's I'm out of frame. So let's look at camera 1. I'm out of frame. That's camera 1, the C920. Now it's worse. Now my head. No head. Head. And of course we'll do the same thing here. Here's my head. No head, head. No head. Now, this isn't actually a fair comparison because there's so many pixels going on here. To do this right, oh, see, I keep grabbing the whole thing. I don't want to grab the whole thing. Just want to grab this bit. So that's as close as I can zoom in through the basic. Yeah. It's not going to get any better than that. So we're going to use the basic fit to screen transformation for both cameras. Hey kitty, do you want some kibble? Sounds like you want some kibble. Oh no, we gotta reset that transformer before we do that. Okay. Yeah, the whole room is in better focus, I think, with the 920, especially at this angle, right? So now you can see, with this resolution and at this distance, you can see the same skin tone, I think, that you get with the Brio. So there's a little more light in here, for sure. It's a little yellower. Hoping the software will fix some of that. But that's fuzzy as all hell. And 4K cameras really aren't stacking up. And that's sad. Now, am I recording movies? Maybe this looks awesome, right? Maybe this is the best thing I could possibly do. Transform, fit to screen. Then I got this guy, which was free. Should have cost me $50 at the time, but I got it for free because there was some shipping shenanigans and some tomfoolery, and it's from China, has no name brand whatsoever. It's plug and play, nothing, no software, and it looks nice. In fact, I can make out the plaque on the green screen curtain in better fashion than I can all the way through here. Here is the Brio. I'm going to try to fix this, right? I am not giving up on the Brio because the software is the issue. And then here is the default for this, and we'll embiggen it. It's mushy, and it's not the best. I'm probably going to return this no matter what. I don't need this camera. So I am going to return this camera for sure. Computer camera with microphone, pro streaming web camera with privacy shutter and tripod, desktop, laptop, USB webcams, made in China, scan with the transparency app. I don't hate it, but I already have better cameras. Oh, I said the C word, the COMPUTR word, and the ALEXA device behind me picked that right up. Yeah, so this guy's definitely going back. I'm on the fence about the Brio. I'm going to screw around with the software for a bit. Seeing these two in action, though, I hate the Movo more than I ever have. It is not good. It's not the best. And I'm not sure I'm getting that money back. It was a Kickstarter, right? It was a pledge. It wasn't a purchase. And I've taken delivery. I've signed up for the 2-year warranty. I'll find something to do with it next 2 years. But if you saw a video that I posted on Facebook a couple days ago where I hooked it up to the Mac downstairs in a very, very brightly lit room, a room with lights everywhere, it looked like my file cabinet. It was dark brown all the way through. And the C920 I had hooked up to the same monitor, the same display though. It was just amazing. So that's an hour and 18 minutes of me bitching and moaning about the fact that I can afford to comparison test webcams, right? Living in a world of luxury. I'm doing well-ish. Doing well-ish. I could make more money. I could make a lot less. And I could spend my money on wiser things. So I am going to set my expectations. I'm going to set my expectations accordingly. I am going to just... Yeah, OBS is amazing, right? In fact, I would gladly watch you do this same Twitch stream on your Twitch channel. Running through OBS. Because I'd like to see more. I'd like to see better cameras and working stuff all the way through. But for now, I'm gonna sign off. Let me know. Just send me. You know how to get hold of me. Send me a message, and we'll see what we can do to try to get everything squared away. But thank you for paying attention. I'll even thank the Russians. Right? Thanks for showing up, Russians. Your comments added nothing to the stream. Your comments did not make the stream better in any way. But I see, let me get some shout outs here. Some of these people might actually be real. Lurks, Lurxx, thanks for watching if you are in fact a person. Rogue Girl with a 1 for an I, welcome. Corn of Amber, I know is Dawn. We've been chatting the whole time. Dynaterra, I don't know that. Extra Moir, maybe a real person. Only 2 of you are showing up as Twitch viewers, though. So the fact that there are 7 users and 2 viewers tells me a lot. But you know, the best way to really show me that you care is to... oh, hey, look at that. It's Keaton Stewart. Keaton Stewart is watching incognito this whole time. Keaton Stewart, what did you think of our webcams now that you're chatting out loud? Do you want me to run through them all again? So you can see them all one more time? Keaton Stewart and I worked QA together for a video game company, and he is still So what do you think about the Brio, right? Why is the Brio not stacking up to the C920? What is it about this inanimate hump of plastic that works better than this high-tech model, which is twice the price? Because I don't get it. I don't get it. I might send them both back after I do all the software tests, but... Yeah, I didn't hear any more chats from you, Keaton, so I'm gonna... without messing with it, more love with the software, yeah. I think it's not saying out 1.2. I think that's true. With the evidence that we've seen, this is just plug and play for everything, but the Logitech has seen some software tuning. I've gone through and I've done software tuning when I hooked it up 2 years ago, mind you. Yeah. I've even thought of looking at the 930, right? It's that the 930 doesn't add that many features that I don't already have on the C920. So nothing is better than this microphone, of course. Fantastic microphone. I'm a big fan. I saw a USB version of this microphone, this ATX 2020, yesterday, and I said, "Well, that's inexpensive," and I was like, "That's got an old school square USB on the back, out to USB 2.0. That's gonna suck. I'm gonna keep my sound mixer and my big ass plug that's scary." Yeah. So that's my goal. Tomorrow, oh, there's somebody else viewing now. Look at that. We've got another viewer here. Can I stand the strain? I don't know who that third viewer is. Yeah, I do. I need to look at the Go XR. Maybe once I return these two and free up some cash. I mean, I got plenty of credit on Amazon because I buy lots of stupid shit and they just keep upping my limit, so I just keep using it. But the Go XLR, it's a game changer, right? It's gonna remove a bunch of plugs from my office. It's gonna change a lot of things. And I don't know if I'm ready to level up. I gotta get better content, I think, before I level up that far. I'll certainly, bring this back in so you're seeing me and not the room. And that's the big thing all the way around. Maybe Keaton, you and I do a stream where you're using a Go LXR and we can compare them, how we look and how awesome we are in our software cave of streaming. Who knows? Maybe I run all this shit through Discord and it all becomes crystal clear perfect, right? I got nothing. Hey, Corn of Amber, you are smart enough to stream on Twitch because you're smarter than I am. Trust me, I'm usually the smartest guy in the room, and when I'm in a room with you, I feel like an idiot. But you already know how to do crazy little streams. You've got your room all set up. I know you've got the technical know-how to run Twitch because you signed up for a Twitch account, and that's pretty much all you need. And you've got OBS already, and so you with OBS and a webcam and your brain, you're gonna do just fine, and you'll stream yourself eating pickles, and I'll show up and watch because pickles are awesome. So don't worry about that. I am an idiot with a microphone. It says so right here. I'm on brand. Idiot with a microphone. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So when I tell people to follow me on Twitch and not subscribe, I mean it. Do not subscribe to my Twitch channel because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But subscribe on YouTube, follow, like, whatever you want to do. Just don't pay me any money. Don't pay me a dime to fumble through all this shit. But follow. Check me out. Let me know I matter and I mean something. Buy some books while you're at it. Hey, while we're talking about buying books, buy my books, everyone. Head up to rsentertainment.com, a progressive publisher focusing on independent authors and the stories that they tell. You can get my books there. Most of my books are available there. All all of my books are available on Amazon.com. There are some that I sold directly to Amazon, and I'm not going to get the rights to publish those myself anytime soon. But you can also buy books by my partner Lindsay. 6 cameras, 7 cameras. I have enough cameras in this house. I could do. I've got 4 hooked up right now. I've got a 5th camera at my feet. I've got a camera downstairs and another camera in the other room. Plus one more shitty camera sitting in the cabinet over here. I could do 8 cameras. I could do 10 cameras because I've got the iPads, and I could hook them all up. That's a lot of cameras. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about buying my books, which you can actually take a picture of my books with a webcam and post that up. That's a fantastic stream, is taking pictures of my books. But support the stream, support me, support the independent authors in my stable. And if you're watching this, follow Corbin of Amber, my friend Don, on Twitch, so that you can get the more idiot with a microphone, more doing new things viewpoint. In fact, the longer I talk, the more I just want to go back over here. Get a better viewpoint on streaming, right? Don't just watch people with 10,000 followers, right? Watch people with 4 followers. See them making art because they love art. And that's what I think the platform is for. It's for making art. Now, obviously the platform is for Amazon to make more money. And they're going to make that money no matter what. Whether you watch the 3-person stream or the 50-person stream or the 5,000-person stream. They're going to get their money all the way. It's a platform to drive subscriptions, to drive engagement, and to, hopefully bring more advertisers in. No one is ever going to sponsor my stream. Yes, Dill Pickle Taffy. This guy did a 3-minute video today on Dill Pickle Taffy, and I was about to record a video, and I saw Don's video of Dill Pickle Taffy, and I just stopped and I watched it. I watched that Dill Pickle Taffy. In fact, I could even show that video right now on my stream. It was fantastic. It was wonderful. But I want Don to show that for himself. I want Don to tell the stories that he needs to tell. Corn of Amber, which is a great sci-fi reference if you don't know. Go Google Corn of Amber, and A, you'll get Don. But B, you'll get some fantastic books by Roger Lasny that I don't particularly like, but there's some fantastic characters in them, and the way that they're written is bar none far better than science fiction that I write. Hey, kitty. One of my kitties is down here telling me that she needs kibble, so I'm going to sign off for real now. We're an hour and 30 minutes in. Thank you for... There's 5 viewers now. Holy shit, why are there 5 viewers now? Where are these people coming from? It's out of control. 5 people are viewing now. Say something, chat. Do all the cool stuff. It's crazy. Did I just cross a magical fun timing by going to an hour and 30 minutes, or just saying that I'm going to log out and then people show up to watch the stream? Because I can quit streams early a lot. I can do that every day and get those viewer numbers up. But hey, follow, like, subscribe on places that aren't Twitch. I'm here for you. I'm gonna play video games tomorrow with one of these cameras. I'm not sure which one yet. And then I may do another one of these once with just the Brio and the C920 and camera 2, where we stay classy. I may never give up camera 2. Camera 2 is just the right amount of classy to sit over here checking in with my sponsor, alcohol. You stay classy. But once I get the software dialed in, we'll see exactly where this is all going to set up. All right, that's it. That's my pitch. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Five viewers at once on Twitch. I can't even contain myself. I haven't had that many people watch one of these streams in forever, and now I'm ending it. I'm going crazy. Yeah. So long for now, everyone. My stream is over. Buy my books, everyone. arsentertainment.com. I love you all. Y'all have a great rest of your day.